is a fabulous car. Coming down here through this left-hander, just rides through here real nice, flat out, comfortable, easy under braking. Now we're going to go into a sharp right-hander. Just like this. This car just is very positive here. I've got my foot buried in it. There's no movement. The car comes out just as smooth as can be.
The power was incredible. You get to about 4,500 RPM, and all of a sudden, it's like, you know, 2 more cylinders kicked in, and you just took off in a jet. It's a unique sound. It's a sound that has never been duplicated in a Porsche before.
That's not something I suggest that you do, driving 130 miles an hour with one hand, but I'm just trying to show you the confidence that I have in the car. Now we're going to go into the other end of the banking. We're just rolling in here. The car's riding through these bumps. Got your foot in it. No movement in the steering wheel whatsoever. The car just moves around. Got a nice ride. And this is a rough part of the track. The car is tremendous down through here.
Everybody was talking about this new rear suspension, so I got down on my hands and knees and looked at it, and just visibly, it was very, very special looking. And when I took off and went around the first corner, I knew that Porsche had made a gigantic leap forward with this suspension.
Going down the back straight, for 220 Ks, and I've got my hands right off the steering wheel, and the thing is tracking just like it's on rails. The real test to see how things are going to go, now we're into 6th gear, is in the banking. This is where it's really nicely behaved. I can take one hand off the steering wheel and have complete control over what's going on. I wouldn't want to do that in too many street cars, I'll tell you that.
You know, we're braking as deep into that corner as I was braking in my race car, the 962 Porsche that I drove here. And that's not just a function of the brakes, as everybody thinks. That's also a function of the front suspension. That it stays right there, does everything. The car feels very good. It's a fabulous gearbox. The 6-speed is very comfortable. It's good for city traffic if you're driving just around town, but you also, by having 6 speed, you've got the top end that you need or the cruising that you need.
It's like shifting through velvet. It's really, really precise. You know exactly what gear you're going to be in.
Porsche has gone to great lengths to make all the things that encompass the cockpit work, and they work very well.
The feel is good, the blinkers, everything is very nice. And of course, just having your hands on the wheel, you just put it down and right there is that shifter, that 6 speeds right there. This car compared to the Carrera 2 is night and day different. The Carrera 2, you really have to work it in a corner. You really have to get the front end to try to bite, then it's a little bit on edge. There's a lot more body roll. With the new 911, there's none of that. The car is very stable from the turning in point. It turns where you want to.
You can toss the thing around and get it sideways and still have absolute complete control of the thing. You can go in really deep into a corner, completely screw up, and still maintain control of the car.
This is the best car that I've ever driven of a production sports car on the road. But now I just come down here and then just turn in the corner and the car just turns, goes right to the apex. Got my foot flat on it, through the right-hander, through the left-hander, just as smooth and as comfortable as can be. Down into braking. Now, having raced here, knowing this is one of the most difficult corners, this car just turns in. Very positive at the front, very nice. Put the power down, no movement at the rear. Just a tremendous amount of confidence in this car. What a car.